Good evening, respected resource person and dear participants. We request that you keep your microphones muted during session and also please use the chat box for questions which will be taken during the question and answer segment. And we also remind you that the feedback form must be filled out at the end of the session to receive your e-certificate. The Google Meet link has already been shared. Please remain login until the end for attendance purpose. Thank you. So now I would welcome. It is a moment of welcoming note. So I would like to welcome Dr. M. Ratchagar, lecturer in English, Government Polytechnic College, Tiruvali, to deliver welcome note.
Good evening, one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all for the second day of this faculty development program on teaching of English, the strategies and platforms for engagement. Today we are stepping on to the second day, and we have roped in Dr. Prati Sharma for this wonderful occasion. This will be our knowledgeable session that we will learn a lot of things in today's session. I would like to welcome Dr. Prati Sharma for this wonderful event to enlighten us with her insightful presentation. And I would like to welcome my principal, Mrs. A. Krishna Mary. I would like to appreciate the constant support and encouragement that she has rendered throughout this faculty development program. I would like to extend my warm welcome to the organizing team comprising of the coordinators, conveners, co-coordinator, and others involved in this process, and the faculty members of my institution. And warm welcome to each and every participant who have taken initiative to join in this faculty development program. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Okay, it is time to introduce our honorable resource person for today's session. Now I call upon Mr. T. Pasupati, Assistant Professor of English, Sri Vidya Mandir Arts and Science College, Uttagarai, to introduce the eminent resource person. Sir?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It's my honor to welcome today's guest, Dr. Prati Sharma, Professor of English from Jaipur University. And ma'am's research area is gender identity and narrative perspective. And our keen area of research is Indian women autobiographies. And our chief guest has more than 16 years of teaching experience, and she is a prolific writer too. And Dr. Sharma has authored a book, and she is more than authored of 4 books, and more than she has published 28 chapters. And her research publication in UCC Cadastre journals are many. And our resource person has conducted many faculty development programs, collected fund from All India Council of Technical Education, ATAL. And ma'am has authored 3 international journal of educational sciences. And moreover, ma'am has also associated with Amity University, Jaipur University, Amity University, Jaipur as co-research supervisor. And now she is associated with LTI, RAS, Spell Rajasthan Forum. And today's topic is AI tools in English language teaching. Of course, we have to agree that we are in AI world. Finally, without touching of mother tongue, the introductory address will not be fulfilled one. ஆங்கில மொழி கற்பித்தலில் செயற்கை நுண்ணறிவுகளின் பயனை பற்றி நம்மிடையே பேச வருகை புரிந்திருக்கும் நம் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் ராஜஸ்தானின் மண்மனம் வீசும் கொடுக்க நமக்கு செவிக்கு விருந்தாய் அறிவுக்கு மருந்தாய் கேட்போமா. The forum is yours, ma'am. Now, thanks for the opportunity giving today's chief guest introduction. Thanks for it. Thanks for the introduction. The forum is yours, ma'am. Now, thank you, God.
Thank you so much for your generous introduction. And you rightly said that we all are in the AI world. So now I want this session to be very interactive, and I want the participant to chat in the chat box. So what do you understand by AI? Can anybody just unmute and tell me what you understand by AI, or you can chat in the chat box what you understand by the term AI and how you it is being associated with English language teaching. Because when we are talking about language, so we are talking about learning language either through practice, either through reading, either through writing. So can anybody just quickly tell me what do you mean by AI? Okay, great. Artificial intelligence. So how many of you are actually using or practicing some tools in the classroom? I hope you just raise your hand if you are using Google WhatsApp polls in your classroom. If you're associated with WhatsApp polls, how many of you are using? Just raise your hand or just show the thumb so that I can understand. Very good. Robert is saying he's using. Sajid is saying. Anna Lakshmi is saying. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So all of you are aware of this. And can first slide, please. That's not Dr.
Yes.
So we'll start with this orientation, or we can say that faculty wants to develop, and these programs give us a platform to learn something new. So when we talk about that evolution of technology, traditional tools were being using manipulated, visual aid, printed materials, and hand-on activities which you were practicing, which we all were practicing before the hitting of COVID era. Because when we talk about the eastern part of the education, where we are teaching ESL as English as a second language, we were more concerned to those things which can be provided easily to our learners. So we were providing them handouts, we were providing them charts, we were giving them printed material, we were giving them manuals to prepare. And after the COVID hit, we can see that it started something which is more advanced in the terms of technology. And within 5 years, we see the scenario of teaching has been changed. And many of teachers which are joined today, they must be teaching in technical colleges, or they must be teaching in degree colleges. So when NEP has come up, we are talking about multidisciplinary. We were talking about so many things. So for that, we need to be advanced. So now there is a digital transformation. So with the COVID, when the COVID hit, what happened? We started learning LMS. LMS, we were doing Zoom. We were using Zoom. We were using Google Meet. We were using Microsoft Teams. And many of you were using the other apps which were available during that time. And interactive whiteboards have been used by all of us. Video conferencing become very common thing. I even remember I have joined a series of lectures, and that happened during the evening time. So we got video conferencing as well. So this is the beginning of, you can say, the transformation of educating scenario. And then we see the AI has very slowly, very gradually come into our scene, and it enhances our teaching capabilities, offering personalized learning experience and it reduces workload. Can anyone just unmute and tell me how AI help you to reduce your workload? In order to make this, you raise your hand and I ask the organizer to just unmute one of the participants so that we want to listen what they were thinking or how they are doing the AI using the AI. How it reduce your workload.
Dear participants, you can unmute yourself if you want to interact with ma'am.
How you reduce your workload. That can be wonderful if somebody answer. Because when we are talking about AI and when I am so far, you are listening to me from very far. Okay, Google Forms or Form MCQ is wonderful. That can be done very easily. After your lecture is over, you can share the Google Forms. So, and we need some tools with us. Our smartphones are very, very become our gadgets nowadays. Second slide, please. So LMS, I told you all about video conferencing, assessment tools. Now I have given some name of the tools like Google Classroom has been created. How many of you have created the use of AI for simple Google Classroom? Because it is very easy. You have to generate your email ID and you can create your Google Classroom. If you have not created till now, I request that you should try once in order to make that classroom more vibrant. Second is assessment tools like Cohet, Quiz, and Socrative. I have given some example of these. So when you're talking about Cohort, you can quickly just on your Google Chrome just type Cohort and you can pop up one of the windows where you can log in and create your own ID in Cohort. So that will be hands-on practice for the same. So quizzes, these are some software as an AI tools which you can use to create your own account, and then you can share your lessons with your students. And video conferencing all of us are doing. So that is not a big thing. That is the core education technology tools which all we are using nowadays. How many of you have used any of this software? Just type in your chat box that I've used Kahoot, I use Quiz, or I have used Socrative. These are very, very simple tools for teaching language skills, especially noun, verb. Very good. Kahoot is used by Canon, wonderful. And Quiz Suvita has used, wonderful. But very few have, yes. Mentimeter is something which I really love. It is simply wonderful. How many of you have used mind mapping? Mind map app. It is wonderful for the students of literature as well as for the student of English language. Because see, I can give you a guideline. I can just, all of you have a Google login ID and you should start using all these things as a part of your academic journey. So those who have not used Kahoot, if I'll get time, I'll show you the demo of the same. Can we, very good. For grammar answer, Kahoot is simply something which is very good, which is very easy to use, and people can connect to you very easily. Next slide, please. Yes. So I was talking about Socrative. So if you can see the PPT, you can see that it's an interactive assignment. You can create engaging quiz that makes Socrative very fun loving. You can track student progress in the real time, that how they are doing. You can generate their detailed report of the student performance. I have did one quiz here and you can see how the interface look like. You have a quiz, you can have a space, you can exit it. So you can make your own quiz here and you can share it among your student. You can paste it and share it in the WhatsApp. And when they attempt it, you can score. You can find out that how they have scored during that particular time. Yes, next slide, please. Varan, please unmute yourself. I'm not able to. I'm hearing some voices.
Lawrence. Yes, ma'am, you can continue.
Ma'am, you may continue now, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're not audible, ma'am.
So now I'm audible? Yes.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am,
So
you're
we were
audible.
talking about Kahoot, we are talking about quiz, and Mentimeter is something which I want everyone to try. Mentimeter, because this is very simple, and even you can use it in your classes, and student will definitely love it. And you can do one thing, that you can divide your student into groups of 5, which I used to do in my classroom. That you give them 2-3 software and ask them to prepare a quiz on the given topic which you have taught, and ask them to make a quiz under your supervision, and then you can share among the students for the same, so that you can understand they are learning the tool, they are learning the syllabus, and they are using it, and they can interchange. So at the one time they were using Kahoot, Mentimeter, quiz, and they all enjoy it, because see, their learning approach is different from traditional or conventional learner. They are more akin to the screen time learning, and they enjoy it. So now when we talk about Chat GPT, which is a very hype, and when you talk about technical colleges, Chat GPT is something which is answer of everything. But how it is used for English language teachers? See, how you give the prompt, that is very important. The genie is out, but how you give the prompt, the work can be done by the genie. So lesson planning is something which you can use this. So for lesson planning, you can give a prompt and create a lesson plan, and you can mold it as per your requirement. Second is, you can collect material, you can create material. Suppose you have to create a case study. You were teaching cell production and you want to create a case study. I did it that in the same class today itself, when I asked my student that how you can help a student who is from rural background, who is hesitant to talk in English. What are 3 things you want to do with him to make him comfortable with that? So these kind of case studies you can generate, because sometimes you are short of time, sometimes you have to rush to the class. So these quick apps can help you to generate those things which you must be thinking remotely in your mind, but with the help of these material creation, it gives you a great support. Even you can upload your lesson, and you can ask for MCQ that can be framed, and then it can be uploaded to a Google form or Mentimeter or quiz or Kahoot. So I hope many of you must be using ChatGPT, but use it for the purpose of your AI generated things, right? Can I have my next slide, please? So these are some AI tools for language teaching. First is Tweak. So Tweak create comprehensive questions, and it can upload the YouTube video in second. It generate dialogue, stories, and article for any level. So if you are teaching the graduate level student, you can use Tweak. Tweak is helpful for preparing generative questions for short stories, for dramas, or for the chapters of the novels. So I wish that you can use this Tweak. Next time when you enter into class, you can give a you can first use it. You ask your students to create a login ID, and then you can use this Tweak. Second is Different. It is wonderful for the proficiency learning material. You can enter a topic or paste a YouTube link to generate reading passages with key vocabulary and comprehensive question. And this all of the degree teacher must be doing, because unseen passages student used to do. So they can have this defect, which helps them to understand how to comprehend what is kind of questions you can generate. You can give the student this kind of facility where this app can be used. Then there is Mizao. Mizao is a chatbot, and student practice speaking skills, which is very, very important now a time when you want them to learn and practice English language, which I told you that practice, practice, and practice. So protect student data and does not require student login. So it works with the Google login ID. So Mizo, you can practice with your student, but I want you, all of you, that you get some time, because 1 hour FDP is not enough where we can do hands-on practice. I request organize the next time we can have 3 hours workshop where we can have hands-on practice with the students. I give the list that they should have these, and we can get it done through their respective login ID. We can practice all these things. So these specialist tools are game changers for creating bespoke material tailored to exact teaching requirements, working wonderfully with the authentic material. So it's not like that you want the material to be produced, but the produced material can be reused, it can be reframed, it can be reused. So you have to relearn your learning. What AI is doing, I hope everyone agree with me that it relearn your learning, and you want to unlearn what you learn, and you have to learn something which is more quick, very engaging, and it gives your learners a feedback which shows that yes, my teacher is very smart, it is going with the time, she knows how to use the apps. So even you can uh, create 1 or 2 accounts, and if the teachers of the same department, they can also share their, how their experiences of using these apps. So how many of you have used Twi or Debate or Mezao? Please type in the chat box. If you have not, please note it down, create your account, practice it, and become, okay, no, he has not practiced it. So please note it down. That will be helpful for you, especially for literature classes. Mizao is very helpful for the students who are, want to learn English. So those who are not using, this is the platform where you have learned. Now you can use it. Okay. Shall we go to the next slide, please? Now there is a word wall, which is again a next AI tool, and it transforms vocabulary into fun interactive games like matchup, whack-a-mole, create quick quizzes in multiple choice, true or false, or short answer formats, generate printable worksheet and activities for in class or take home use. So word wall, I want every one of you to practice, just give a try to word wall, and you not only improve your own vocabulary, but I'm sure your student will love it. They definitely love it. I hope many of you must be have a language lab or having the classes where you can get time. Assignments can be given in a form of word wall, but because see, assignments should be that which student enjoy. So ask them to create assignment through word wall and present their score. So you can combine word wall with chat GPT for greater efficiency. You can use chat GPT to generate vocabulary list, definitions, or question and answer set. Copy and paste into word wall activity templates, save time by creating comprehensive tailored learning material. So when we talk about all these things, we find out that we are also getting a different world where things become very easily available to us, right? So I wish that everyone will definitely use interactive learning with word wall. Next slide, please. Now there is a wonderful tool which AI tool you can use, that is Get Pronounce. This is an AI tool designed to help learners to perfect their pronunciation, and it can neutral their accent as well, because some of see, when we are talking about India, there is so many accent and we all accept those accents. But those who would like to wish the technical student degree, students who are going to wish to clear their GET and want to go to foreign for abroad, these tools can be helpful, and they can record and compare pronunciation with native speakers. And this is a very wonderful tool which they can do on their own. Even when you have a classroom, you can make a group of two and ask them to do and try to, check that how they are doing and record and compare pronunciation with a native speaker. They can receive detailed feedback on areas for improvement, which sometimes you miss, but they definitely, okay. So they will get that thing at the same time. So you can see that it is very time saving. When we are very busy, we can ask them that you can practice this thing, or we can give them an assignment, like we can give them a paragraph, ask them that they should go and visit Get Pronounce, get their result done and show it to us. So that can be done very easily without wasting our time, without wasting their time. And even that gives them an ample opportunity that they can learn. Practice specific sound or words that are challenging. Like you can have sound of ch, sh, j, vision, mission, so measure. So when you're teaching phonetics, so I hope that you must use Get Pronounce, and many of the teachers definitely find this is very challenging. People who are coming from different backgrounds or different schools, they have the issues of pronunciation. Now, there is another tool called Quizlet that is widely used AI-enhanced tools for studying vocabulary through flashcards. I hope you all know about the flashcard. Earlier, teacher used to make flashcards, but now we see that flashcards are being created through the use of AI. It create or use exciting flash set. So they can Amrita, you can note down the tools. I'm just telling, so you have to note it down, and I'll ask because that's the way you can learn, right? Quizlet is that, cohort is there, TWI is there. So you, according to your teaching area, like you're teaching to the literature student or language student, or you are teaching to the, students of GATE or NET, you can take up the tools like that. So you can utilize space retrieval practice for effective vocabulary retention. Quizlet helps that. Use adaptive learning features that track progress. So there is a, all these apps have this facility of getting the feedback done to track the progress. It engage the games like match and gravity. So match, you have to match from A and B, and gravity is where you are falling. Take practice tests to access knowledge. So every make it a habit that not only your students, teachers also use these and get hands-on practice of these AI tools. See, once you are a hands-on practice, you can teach it through projectors. You can show the demo through the projector, and after that, ask them that they can do on their tablet or iPhone or smartphones, or they can do in a group. So it is up to us that how we can get it done. Next slide, please.
यही हूँ मम्मा, देखो यहीं बैठी हूँ आपके पास।
So,
सो जाओ,
what is
नींद
the
नहीं आ रही?
benefits?
नींद नहीं आ रही?
Somebody is unmuted.
You can continue, ma'am. Ma'am, you are not audible, ma'am.
Sorry. So now, when we talk about this all AI tools, now the thing is that why we want it. What is the reason behind it? So the reason is very simple, that we are teaching in the age where teachers need to be agreed. Now I'm telling you some courses which you can do. There is a ATC language school, like AI course, that is upskill professional development course which you can do from the British Council, that is known as ATC, language teaching in the age of AI. That is the course being offered by British Council. So you can, it's free of cost. You can go to the British Council website and you can enroll it from there. There is teaching with AI tools. Coursera is being offering this course. So I want you all that if you get time, these you can do at your own pace, at your own choice, at your own time, and you can do these courses at at your own space. So, and NPTEL is also teaching, have some courses, but that is more to the technical, for the teachers of management, for the teachers of programming. But these British Council and Coursera, these two agencies are offering courses free of cost to the English teachers and to the students. So you can also enhance your skills by doing these courses. Now I talk about that point. What is the benefits of AI introduction, which is very, very important. That why we are running behind these tools. What is the urgency? What is the need? Why we want it? So it reduces administrative work, which is very, very important because all of us are running, making attendance, doing other assignment, because our job is more like of a, you know, we are working into the academics, we are also working in the administration. So it reduces the administrative workload. It creates personalized learning experience. We are also learning each day. We are also getting something new. We want to offer something new. We don't get so much of time of teaching sometimes, or learning sometimes, or reading sometimes. So these tools help us to create personalized learning. It enables data-driven teaching decisions. So you can find out the data, how many of your slow learners, how many of your active learners, how your learners are progressing after each lesson. So you can understand that. It enhances your student engagement because all of us are seeing and working that our students should improve, right? And it facilitates different instructions are being facilitated. They're tailor made. Sometimes they want it easy test, sometimes they make it tough. So you can also create two kind of tests, one for the slow learners, one for the advanced learner. Next slide, please. So what are the key takeaways you take it from these resources? The technology is very essential. Now we all are in the era of digital learning. When we talk about LMS, when we talk about online learning, when we talk about correspondence learning. So this is a technology is very, very important for us. The need for technology driven faculty has rise dramatic, after pandemic, which we have discussed, but it is transforming each day. Now chat GPT is being used, but there is a Gemini AI, right? I hope you have heard about Gemini AI. You have heard about Perplexity AI. So all these are coming each day. So all these AI tools are updating themselves. And we are teacher, we need to update. We need to upgrade. We need to know what kind of your learner is thinking. You have to think from your learner centric. If you remain traditional blackboard teaching, they're not interested. They say that yes, that we know, we can learn or we can see through any YouTube or through any other channel. AI enhances your teaching. Like I have already discussed with you, Chat GPT, Tweet, Misa. They reduce your workload and it creates more engaging personalized teaching experience. It is a way where you can continuously learning. Like recently, I was reading one of the story, and we want to quickly give a flashcards to the student. So I quickly used one of the app, and then flashcard has been generated so that it can be shared through WhatsApp, and student enjoy doing that. There are additional resources like you can check to the resources of Google Scholar, Moodle.org, Blackboard.com. Google Meet and Zoom are already giving us a platform where we are doing conference things. Next slide, please. Next, this we have discussed that it is enhancing the technology. So, this is a way through which we can enhance education of us, of our learners, and it involves the student of all backgrounds, which is very, very important because see, these tools saves teachers time. It saves student attention also. Sometimes students are not focused. So we ask them that you can go and do it at home, share your work. We can check it, their learning, and we can map their learning. So it gives them accessible learning environment where nobody is watching them, nobody is pressurizing them. and they are quickly doing that. Next slide, please. So we have seen that AI education has been creating a background where people from any type, any class, any part of the world is joining. And teachers save their valuable time. They are mobile. Their mobility has been stopped. They are very fresh when they are taking online classes. You all are very happy when we are at home and teaching, because we are saving so much of our time in commuting or talking or transportation. And high quality instruction has been imparted through teaching, because that's why after even pandemic, hybrid mode, online teaching, LMS has created a niche for itself, and it become a part and parcel of our life. So AI tools created engaging and accessible learning environment where students are improving not only themselves, but they find m number of resources available to them. Next slide, please. There are some content creation tools like Magic School AI, which you can use. It can generate complete lesson plan for simple prompt. You can want that I want a lesson plan on noun. You can go to Magic. For the all of this, you have to create a login ID for sure. And when you give a lesson on verb, lesson on adverb, it create supplementary material like worksheet and activities. Adapt content of different grade levels. Like you have to grade K1, K12, like that you can give the grades. Now Brisk seamlessly integrates into existing workflow support planning. Brisk is work with teacher current digital environment. And this is Brisk, and these two software are for teachers, where you can plan your lesson, where you can provide them assignments, where you can get your things in a pen drive and you can share it among the students. You can share it through WhatsApp. And these tools help educators create high quality content more effectively, allowing them to focus on personalized instruction and student engagement rather than spending hours on material preparation. So you become more focused to your students when you are using this AI powered content creation tools, because that saves your time, your energy, and it is more, when you see their creative, it is very designed, the template is very designed. Next slide, please. Now, these are some more, you can check out. These are Microsoft Copilot is something which you can use, and it is wonderfully being used by academic teachers. Those who want to make, teaching lesson plan of literature, Copilot is something which is more advanced than ChatGPT. So you can make PowerPoint, you can suggest layout content, you can design elements based on your topic. Now there is another app called Creator's Mind. It generates custom notes, worksheet, presentation from text or PDF. So if you have your text, if you have your PDF, but it will not go with the scan copies, my dear students, my dear participants. So if your scan copies are there, it will not read the scan copies. So either it should be typed and it should be in a doc file, or it should be in a PDF file. It can read these files and it transform your existing material into engaging format, which you can use and which you can share among your learners. Then there is another tool called SlideSpeak. It converts PDF document into AI powered presentation, right? And next time, so when you are giving your presentation for any, for paper presentation, or when you want to give presentation to your student, just try this out, SlideSpeak, right? Note down the names. I again and again asking you, kindly note down the name. Practice, take 1, 2, 3, apps. Use it as per your convenience, as your comfortability. So when you convert this PDF into document, because it saves your time, they are so fast, they are so quick, they are so uh, profound that you enjoy it. But one thing more which I would like to share, for that you must be technology lover. You should be a technocrat from now. You want to learn it, the technology, right? So convert PDF document into AI powered presentation, automatically organizing content into logical site structure. So slide speak is wonderful tool for all of you. And I don't have much time, Ratnakar. If you give me a half an hour more, we can have hands-on practice for the slide speak. So we want
Yes,
them, if you can do this, that they can prepare their one of any of their favorite content, and I can share it with you wherever you are
yes,
getting
bro.
their feedback done, right?
Yes, bro.
So at least this session can be actually hands-on practice, because see, when there is no hands-on practice, this session become futile, it become useless, right?
Yeah.
So these AI presentation tools dramatically reduce the time needed. And I wish that those who are present here will definitely use SlideSpeak today, because I know you have so many material in hand, you have so many things in your hand, and it takes 5 minutes time of yours to paste it and get your things arranged, right? I hope you all will do this today. So it reduces the time needed to create visually appealed and content-rich educational presentation, because the matter is yours. These tools will only help in making your matter more visible to you. More, one can say that it gives an insight where the students are really see to it that what next ma'am will offer to us, right? So I hope that slide speak must be used everyone which we are present here, and it will hardly take 10 minutes, and I'm sure and I want that everyone should do it. Next slide, please. So I have just quickly find out this from Quizlet, that this kind of sheets can be created. I have just paste a sample here that you create this kind of quiz like Christmas. So you can pick that what are the things, tick the correct options. Like similarly, you can create on Shakespeare, you can create it on noun, or you can create it on adverb, phrasal verb, idioms. So you can create these kind of worksheet which I have shown here on in a pic. So these Curie Pot, I've just discussed about Curie Pot, is it generate interactive slide shows from uploaded document. It generate your slideshows, and it also transforms static content into engaging interactive lesson where the lesson plan will be generated, a worksheet will be generated which you will ask your student to fill through the software. And real-time analytics on student participation is being done, but for that, again and again, I'm telling you that you have to make your accounts. If you cannot make your account, you can use these tools, at least 2 or 3 tools if you started with. Within a end of the semester or end of this year, you must be using 5 tools, I'm assuring you. And your students will be very happy. And once they start learning, even you want them to give the demo. So that is the way we can learn and relearn and keep learning these technological tools. Next slide, please. So how it is happening, why it is required, what we are learning. So AI tools which we adapt content to individual student need, it foster their deeper understanding. So AI analyze student performance to create their journey, how they are doing. And students are also, some students nowadays, when we see that after 5 years, I'm telling you this scenario will be changed. They will definitely not going to study through Blackboard. They will definitely ask you that which app, ma'am, we want to open today, which app we are going to discuss today. So we need to make accounts on these 2-3 apps. We have a lesson plan ready over there. We can generate their exercise. And with every class, I'm telling you, with every lecture, If you have taken section in A and then you're going to B, you have to change your quiz through the software. And you have to see the magic which is going in your classes. Then present materials in multiple formats. It helps in text, in audio, in visual. And when we talk about, because NEP talks about how you can teach the physically challenged. So these audio lessons are very helpful for the students who cannot see, right? Who are deficient of, they can't see, but these visuals are very happening for the students who are deaf and dumb. Even the people who are from those who cannot, those are physically not fit, especially able students can use through these apps because they are not, they are afraid of mobility. So you can track their progress from their home. So how it can be make different in the society. So you have to see that how it is also, fulfilling the SDG goals, right? SDGs goals are very, very important. I hope you all must be knowing about SDG goals, and if you're not about this, please do learn about it. One is to education, to provide education is one of the goal, and in many journals, especially Scopus journals, are looking for those publications which talks about these one of the agenda, right? Then third is it allows students to progress at their own optimal state. Additional support or challenges as needed. So we find out that these AI tools are giving them 3-level learning. They are learning at their own pace. They're enjoying their learning. And secondly, it is tailor-made. You make it according to the level of your learners. So by tailoring education experience to individual needs, AI ensures that no student is left behind, while also challenging those who are ready to advance. So those who want to are smart learners, they will use Mentimeter, Quizlet, and Defit. Those who are slow, you can stick to Mentimeter. You give them other software. Next slide, please. Now, how it is time-saving advantage. 40% time save on grading because we all are finding out grade. So you get the grade with one click. You find out that Mohan got A, so on got B, Rohan got B plus or C plus or A, and you can track their result. It faster lesson process. 60% of a lesson can be planned very fast because you're using these tools. And 30% reduce the administrative work where you can generate it and you can paste it. And we are the teacher who are making our deployment and grown up. So we can use all these tools to invest more energy to support our student directly rather than, doing this paperwork and writing work or engaging ourselves. And even so much of time is being saved in order to enhance our own learning. I know why we are having our session in the evening because throughout the day we are exhausted with our teaching assignments. So even learning can be done either through NPTEL SWAYAM courses in the evening or through, attending like these activities. Next slide, please. And it engagement enhancement. So when you are when you see this picture is for the student. They welcome you with whole heart. They welcome themselves to this learning, content driven learning, and they develop deeper understanding and retain information more effectively because here you are giving them assignment and you're also involved with them when you are generating the reports, when you are showing them something which is different because see they are either watching YouTube, either they are listening to any podcast, but they're not using these AI tools. These AI tools are being used by somebody who really wants to teach them, somebody who wants to generate a lesson plan. And it creates these students who are technocrats, I say, who are so much of screen lovers, they quickly go to this complete assignment and they're very happy, ma'am, I have completed my task. And you can check my records, right? Next slide, please. So we have to discuss about some bias in AI education. So some biases are that it understand that AI system reflect the data they were trained on, which may reflect historical bias. No, because what we give, that we receive. So this you must keep in mind, that if whatever is being uploaded by you, that slides will be converted by it. It will never use its brain, especially the PDF or the slideshow maker. Second is evaluate AI output. Regular review AI generated content for representation, inclusivity, and cultural sensitivity before sharing with student. So you keep an eye, you just check it before you share it with among others. Third is advocate for inclusive data. You have to support the development and use of AI tools trained on diverse representative database. So you are using it on different students, different time, and generating their special, because you have to create your when you are creating your like these worksheets, you can create it class wise, so that will be easy for you to monitoring what is being done. By being mindful of these considerations, educators can harness the power of AI while creating more inclusive and equitable learning environment for all the students. So it is very important that you should know, you practice before sharing anything with your student. Next slide, please. So now I have come to the end of my PPT. I have just given you one of the this best AI agents in 2025. You can check that there are agents for providing the infrastructure. That means providing the lesson plan, OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, Minstrel, Meta AI, LangChain. There are agent builder. You can build your own agent. Then there are code for making code. Those who are in computer, marketing for the management people, automation for the support, for operation, for consumers. So there are so many tools which are being uh, publicly available. For some, you have to pay fees. For some of you, you don't have to pay the fees. It is free for some time. And I would like to share this thing, that this PPT which I have shared it with you is created by one of the app. Can anybody quickly tell me what is the name of that app?
Gamma diagram, I think it's there.
Yeah, Gamma. And how beautifully I use it. It was a very long PPT. So I divided into two parts and created the flashcard into two ways, like 10 plus 10, 20, and if the flashcards, 50 flashcards are free. So you can, you have to use your brain. I'm telling you again and again that you have to use it handy. So you can create your matter and then divide it into first part, second part, third part, and then I add that. I convert it into PPT, then I merge that into two PPTs. So this all thing has been done, right? So this can be done only when you practice. So AI tools can be helpful only when we find out that how much we are practicing it, how much we are using it, and these AI tools are the future. And we cannot deny it at any cost. We can't say that we cannot, we are afraid, we cannot use it, humse to nahi hoga. We cannot do that. So use it. It is very simple. And I want you that you use it with your young learners. Ask them, sit with you and learn with them. Thank you so much. If you have an inquiry, I'm there to answer it.
Participants, if you are interested, you can ask questions to ma'am. Kindly unmute yourself and ask your questions.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, my name is Shanti from Coimbatore, ma'am, Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Can you suggest any of the AI tool which is pertaining to something listening and responding, listening and speaking kind of training for students, ma'am?
I told you great pronunciation that you can use, and there is one more tool, like you can go to the British Council website. There they have given some exercises which they can do it on their own, so they can practice it by listening, and that is free of cost, because some of them are very, when you talk about these things, they are very they ask you to pay. They are not free. So for the free, you can go to the British Council. They offer this thing. Get pronounced is something which you can do it on your own. And there is some time for, like sometimes they have arts free. So for 1 hour it is free. After that you can, and you can use it for once with a one login ID. So you can create 2 or 3 login ID and you can use it
Okay, ma'am.
like that.
Which one you have suggested, ma'am? First one is British Council.
Get pronounced,
Get pronounced.
get pronounced. I'll share it in my PPT as well.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Right.
Any other questions?
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a
Good
question
evening.
for you. Ma'am, could you
Okay.
please tell us about AI tools that could be helpful in terms of research field, ma'am?
Okay. See, what kind of thing you're asking for? See, in research, we have, like, you want to generate an abstract. You want to check the AI, or you want to check the, you want to revise your matter. You tell me which what you're looking for.
Okay, revising the matter.
There is Humanize AI. There is one tool you can use, Humanize AI. There is Rewriter. Grammarly AI is also uh, using for revising it. There is Zero Flag. There is one app called Zero Flag, Zero Zero Flag. It checks your AI content, like how much flag there, and it revises also. So this app is very famous nowadays. And there is one app which I've just shared with one of my research scholar. Uh, Tools, 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 small tools, right? So you can use this for, but for Humanize AI, when you humanize it, I want you that you humanize it 2-3 times. Then only the flag will be removed, right?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. And there is a web group, which I want you that if you want to struggling with, arranging your references, you can use a app called Bib Group, BIBGURU. It's free. You just log in through your Google account, and it gives like which reference style you want, API or MLA 8 or MLA 9 or Harvard. It's very quick and very simple. So once you finish with your paper, get it done through that.
Ma'am, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, you said that we can use this one with Guru. So,
Yes.
does it work like Sotero and others, or do you have to give all the inputs there?
No, there are two things into it. One is that you paste it and it will arrange it. Secondly, you can paste the title of the work and it finds out if it is there in its repository.
Oh, okay, ma'am. So, will it do the in-test citation also?
In-text citation cannot be done. That is,
Okay.
for that you have to take help of either Google Scholar. You can go to the, if it is available on the Google Scholar, in-text citation can be done through Google Scholar.
Okay, ma'am, can you please repeat the name of that? One is tools, other is plank. What was that, ma'am?
Zero Plan.
Zero plank. Okay, ma'am.
ZERO. Zero
Okay,
Plan.
ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Hello.
Namaste. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Hello. Good
Ma'am,
evening,
I
ma'am.
have one question. Like sometimes what happens, even if it is written by me and I get it for a AI check, it shows AI. I don't get it, ma'am. How is it possible? So what to do in that case? Because we have to submit a AI check report before
Fine.
publication. So many a time this error happens.
See, sometimes what happen, that you have to take up the report from either Turnitin, because Turnitin is the software which we are thinking. And there is one more university, I recently read in the newspaper, Harvard University or something like that, who also get a software like Turnitin. But when you see that it cannot be 100% AI, is it 100% AI from your reports?
No, ma'am, no. But it highlights the sentences which was even written by me. It goes like 35 or 40%.
It happens sometime. What happened like that if it is a journal, like when I talking about a rainy season, so that idea may be reflected in any text somewhere or somewhere else. So you can use a synonym for that, or you use the passive voice. That is the easy way out. You can change 2 or 3 words and then the flag will be removed. One more session I'll take on removing the flag. That matter. Just note it down. Whenever next time you have any session, we can have
Yes.
this session on how to reduce, revise flag generated text. Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody else with any question?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. This is Namrata.
Good evening, ma'am. That is my question is, what are the benefit of this AI class, ma'am, to the students?
See, there are two things which I'm discussing throughout now when we are teaching now at the age of, we all are in the age of the 40, 30. So our learners are coming from 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. They are using every time they are on screen. So they want something which is very quick, interesting, and engrossing. So when we are make our even literatures, I'm telling you, when you teach literature through flashcard, through PPTs, through quizzes, through Mentimeter, you will find out they learn it very quickly. They're happy. Secondly, it is an evolved learning. When you give a text, like we were discussed that how it can create they can listen to the comprehension, so they are not interested in reading, so ask them to listen, give the answers. We are teaching to the students who have coming after the COVID, so their retention, their sitting and their everything is very less in comparison to the traditional learner. So how this AI tools is helping them to settle down. See, somebody's saying that that AI is not making them hard worker, but at least they're making them smart worker. And when we are talking about smart worker, we are smart worker. We have learned, our lesson plans are ready, but now we want to reframe it. We want to add on it. So it's not necessary. It is up to us at how we are using our material, how much lesson plans we are creating from different apps, right?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Narmata from Cherry. So,
Yeah.
first of all, thank you so much. I appreciate your real reservoir of all these AI tools. I'm so happy to attend this session.
Thank you
So
so much.
informative. And one more question. So, if as a teacher, I'm afraid that if we make the students use so much of AI, so don't you think you are distracting them, that we encourage them to use more of it? So, as a teacher,
No,
we are,
maybe in the FDP, I have told you so many platforms. But
yes,
it is up to you which platform we want a student to introduce to,
okay.
right? So it is up to you that Mentimeter is used when you are teaching them a text. Who is the author? You give 4 options, they quickly, click. Like I hope in Google also there is an option of poll. That if I'll give you a poll here, or in WhatsApp we poll that how many of you are interested. So you say yes or no. So what we are doing, we are just engaging the student in the learning process. So it is a teacher, it's his judgment, and it his prudence that how he is using the AI tools. Like you want your student, like today, if I teach this PPT, which I'm showing it to you, to the traditional PPT, you all must be, yawning. But Gamma make it very presentable. So matter was mine, data was mine, things were mine. But what I have done, I just use an AI tool and make it more presentable, more happening. You understand that it is you that how wisely you use it. The genie is out, but it is your prompt that how you want the genie to work for you, right?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. And one more question: what is your favorite AI tool that you use in your classroom? most used?
I'm using Mentimeter. I'm using nowadays. I'm using mind mapping because to make them learn, so that they can they can learn it. It's very handy for them to understand it. Then Gamma AI they are using to for their presentation when I ask them to present there. So they're using Canva also because I'm teaching to the technical students. So even I'm learning from them. They are more giving me lesson. Ma'am, we can do this. I said, okay, fine, we can do this also. So that we have started.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear participant, if you have any questions, you may.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
This is Ramesh from Vivekananda College of Arts and Sciences from Namakkal, Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have one doubt. AI is recent technology updation, ma'am.
Yes.
It may reducing the teaching opportunities in future.
It cannot. The reason being is AI database is selected. So if we are upgrading ourselves, because thinking is our part, what it is creating, what is being taught to. It cannot take its own prompt. I told you, it has its own limitation. So your data is your resource, your knowledge is your resource. If your paper, if your content is not shared, if it is not reached to any data, it is your resource. So you cannot see that it can replace. But I told you that I am teaching noun and we teach it in a very simple way. But now noun can be teach through flashcard, can be teach through worksheets, it can be teach through audio medium, visual medium, because now we are talking about catering the needs of the learners who are visually impaired, who are physically challenged, so deficient learners. So how AI can helping them? So you can take that also. So it is up to us that how much more we can learn and how much more we can go with this technological tools, right?
Okay, ma'am. Actually, why I asked this question? Actually, our students plan to do the certificate course from the British Council. The British
Yes.
Council, the in charge told me maximum the LSRW verified and checked by the AI recently by AI. So that is my question. It may follow by AI technology means definitely in future it will reduce the job opportunities will be reducing. That is my question, ma'am.
See, we cannot take up this thing like, because see, it is like a robotic program. When we talk about AI, it's a robotic program. So teacher cannot replace by robots, or if things like that, there must be some more challenges coming up in future. We don't know what is there in for future, because knowledge, nobody can take your knowledge from you. It can be shared, it can be increased. And British Council, when it talks about, they themselves are very alert in sharing their resources or giving certification. And softwares are there to check the plaque. Even nowadays, when I'm coming up with one of my Scoopers Index book, in which I am inviting papers, and it is written already there that I am accepting the papers which has 10% to 15% AI and similarity flag. And that report is of only of Turnitin. And then again, we have to read very minutely at what has been written, right? So the challenges must be there, but we need to explore the more opportunities which is there for us, right?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Does anybody want to ask questions, sir?
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Sir, Pramod sir, you can continue, sir. Yes, sir, you are
Yes,
audible,
yes,
sir.
you're audible.
Thank you, sir. I am Mr. Pramod Chaudhary from Maharashtra.
Yes,
Hello.
Pramod. Yes,
Yeah.
Pramod, I can
Just,
hear
Kalevani,
you.
ma'am, please
yeah.
kindly
First of
mute
all,
yourself.
I congratulate Dr. Kranti. She has wonderfully delivered the lecture and given all the details quite well. Uh, and when she was talking about slide speaks, I tried it and I found it quite useful and wonderful to generate or to create PPTs.
My lecture is. I'm glad that you have used it. I'm very happy that at least one of you have used it. Great.
When you were saying about it, so I tried it and I found it
Great.
really wonderful app because I'm not much well about using proper PPTs and templates, so I found it quite better.
I'm happy that you have used it, and I want that you use it in future to make it more interesting.
Yes, but there is one more question of me, ma'am.
Okay.
The question is about somebody tells me that when we
Ma'am,
are
Kalevani ma'am,
uploading
kindly
such.
unmute yourself, ma'am. Sorry, sir. Sorry to disturb you, sir. Kalevani ma'am. Yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of my doubt is when I use these kind of AI tools for uploading such research papers and creating PPTs. So one of my friends said that when you guys are uploading this unpublished paper on it, and when you will publish it after that, it will be counted as plagiarism.
No, sir, it's not like that. Once it is uploaded on Turnitin and if it is going into repository, then only it's counted as published.
Okay, okay. This was
Right?
my doubt
So
actually
when
because
yes,
many of
because see,
tells
when
me
you
that.
no, it's not like that. There is a software. In the software there is they ask you that you want it in the repository. If it is like that, see, wherever you are checking your things. So if it is going into the repository, then only it is considered as published. Otherwise, it is no. So don't do that, right?
There is no problem if I upload many
No,
of
it's not like that.
unpublished research papers on it.
No. And if you are, see, make it a habit that if you are generating PPTs of something which is very important, use it
Hmm.
through login ID. Generate your login ID, do it through that, so it cannot become public. It will remain in your repository.
I have done all these things through Google actually login, Google login.
No, that's not like that.
And ma'am, can you repeat the name of
Somebody's,
that
there's so
MLA
much of
tool?
noise in the background.
Yeah, yeah. I removed, ma'am. I
Yes,
removed
yes.
the
Okay.
call, ma'am. You can
Can you
continue.
repeat the name of that AI tool which is about MLA styles and
Bib Guru,
APA style correction?
B-I-B, Bib Guru,
Yes.
Bibguru. I just write it in the chat box. Uh,
Okay.
just a second.
Big Guru. Yes.
Bibguru. You can use it. And even, yes, Bibguru is very handy. It's very simple. You can use that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Welcome.
And thank you for the organization also.
Ma'am, I have one more question.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have one more question. And thank you for this
Yes.
wonderful lecture. Ma'am, one thing that I wanted to ask you is that when I checked one of my papers on Turnitin, it shows
Mhm.
one of my earlier papers which I checked it as it shows that it is around 10% student paper. So can I retain the same thing and try it, or should I edit the complete part?
You see, one thing is whenever you're checking, don't save it in your repository. If you save it in your repository, it will show the double of your plan.
No, ma'am. Actually, how
Right?
to delete it now? Can I? Because I tried mailing to Turnitin, so they said that it cannot be done now. So should I rewrite the entire that 10%, or can I submit the same
There is
thing to an article?
in the
Can it done?
setting you can ask for the permanent delete if it goes, because see there is a host. So there must be one of your hosts who is sending you or giving you an email ID of the alternative. So if it is from the host, can change your settings, right? Host can change your
Okay.
settings. And also if it is changed, it's okay. Otherwise, you ask the host that it should be removed permanently, because जब आप लिखेंगे, when you send this message, it goes to the host. So it is up to the host. He will remove it from your repository. And if it is doesn't, then
Okay,
you have
ma'am.
to use it. I'm up to it.
Ma'am, if it's not possible to remove it from any angle because it's my own paper and it is showing 10% as student paper. So, what is the possibility? What is the other possibility that I have other than re-editing it?
You can get your flag report from other software. One is, I told you, zero GPT, zero flag. Get it from there.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
So it will
Okay.
not take up something from the Turnitin, right?
Okay, okay. Madam, but journals would be using Turnitin, right?
So journals will be using, and if it is going in your repository, what happens? When the journal will check, it will show triple time or dual time. So I request you kindly get it removed
Okay.
from the repository. Once get it done, if it is being done, it's okay. Or you can, because if you change the title of the, even the title of the paper itself, the matter is the same, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am, I understand. Thank you. Yeah,
It
yes,
is
thank you,
checking the
ma'am.
matter, not the title. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
We sincerely thank you, ma'am, for your valuable presentation. We are delighted to invite Dr. Priyanka, Assistant Professor of English, to deliver vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Government Polytechnic College, Kuduveli, Kadalur, I take this opportunity to thank our distinguished resource person, Dr. Kriti Sharma, Professor of English, Punima Institute of Engineering and Technology, Jaipur, for delivering such an insightful session on use of AI tools in English language teaching. Your ideas and practical inputs have truly enriched us, ma'am. I sincerely thank you. And I thank our principal and our management for their guidance and constant support in making this program possible. And a heartfelt thanks to all the faculty members and participants for your active involvement, which made this session engaging and meaningful. Finally, I wish to acknowledge the efforts of the organizing team, especially Dr. Rachaga and technical coordinators for ensuring the smooth conduct of today's program. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Thank you so much and have a great evening, and I hope
Thank you,
that
ma'am.
this session will definitely use it and people should use the AI tools. Thank you, Ratna sir, for giving this
Yes, ma'am.
opportunity to me. And I request you kindly share my convo papers in your group so that student can
Yeah, definitely.
send their abstract to my.
I would be posting it, ma'am. And
Okay,
thank you
so
very
much.
much for this wonderful session, ma'am. It was better, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Dear participants, I have posted the feedback link in the chat box. You can kindly fill up the forms, and I also sent it in the WhatsApp group also. The filling of the form is mandatory for the attendance purpose. Kindly do it as early as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, Kalai.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.